Hello guys, and welcome to weekly outlook here on Pound USD and Gold. And quickly continuing from our analysis from last week, I anticipated price to continue to the upside, but we saw price really did push down to this areas. I couldn't help but notice that we are currently retesting a region where price had reacted previously. Reacted here, pushed back to the upside, reacted here one more time, pushed back to the upside, broke below here, used here as resistance, and now we're back at that region. So what would I be looking out for? If you look at this, it kind of look like an inverse head and shoulder pattern, still ready to push to the upside. The only reason I'll be considering sells here would be when price break below this region. I kind of drag this out here like this towards this whole region here, put it this way. Perfect. All right, now so what we'll be looking out for is break of price below this region, a retest of it, and then we could sell down to this region, anywhere around that region. That would be a good one. Apart from that, we could actually still resume our bullish price, maybe price to retest this region here, and before we pull back to that region and possibly maybe break up below it. But where would I be looking to join to start buying? I've seen price reject here, reject here, reject here, reject here. So price playing around here might be risk for me. I would only buy when I see price above this region here of 1.3450, and maybe we can continue price to the upside, retesting 1.3550 psychological levels. Alright, I did mark here because it's an area that has been retested before. So at market open, we might see price come all the way to that region. That's a little amount of peep right there, 1.3340 to 1.3380, kind of like very short term intertrade trade. But yeah, that's that. I would like to see price maybe really break below this. Apart from that, the formation it has formed here, if we look at it at the daily time frame, we might want to see this as an inverted head and shoulder pattern, and maybe to see price continue to the upside. Apart from that, the price breaks below this region, then maybe we could look for sell opportunities. Gold. Continue with my analysis from last week. We anticipated price to break above this downward trend line, a retest of this region here, and a continuation to the upside. I think price is about to do that. So with that being said, I might want to join in for buys to see price retest this regions of 4,188 or 4,200 psychological level. The only reason I'll be looking for sales would be when price automatically breaks below this regions of 3,960, and then maybe we'll look for retest and price below that. Okay, yeah. So basically, I'm still very bullish based on the rejection patterns we've been getting and the formations of the candlestick patterns here. So we've seen a break of the downward trend line. We're getting a retest right here, and we'll be looking to get in for buys around these regions to retest 4,200. That's a lot of pips. That's a lot of pips. Over 2,000 pips, if I'm not mistaken, or 1,500 to 1,300. Let's see how that plays out this week. If we have a lot of volatility, we might get price above that, but the minimum we should see price retest 4,200 if we are being bearish. Let's see how that price plays out. I'll see you guys for recap on the weekend, so make sure you enjoy the week, back some peeps, and ciao.